My daughter tilts her dainty pointed chin to look at me. I didn't know you were she struggles to get the word out. An herbalist? What does that mean? Oh, it's just a fancy word for someone who makes medicines out of plants and roots. I wait. Is that what has her staring down at her shoes? Probably not, for she kicks at an old piece of horse collar embedded in the dirt for a minute before falling in beside me. Mama, are you a witch? Her sudden words snatch my breath. I try to read her expression, but she's walking with her face turned toward the ruts at our feet. Why do you ask, daughter? Well, people say that sometimes. Her big, moss-colored eyes shine at me. Who says that? There's a V-shaped wrinkle above her nose. The kids at school, well, really the Dockhart boys. They say that you probably dance under the moon every night with all the other witches. I see. It's hard not to smile at such a notion. They say you're a gypsy, and that's the same as a witch. Maisie trots along beside me as I pull the wagon into the shade. Well, are you? Which? A witch? No. A gypsy? I stop. The sound of family laughing around the fire comes to me like a distant memory. Maybe not anymore, I say. Hi, I'm Glenda Bailey-Mershoon. What you've just heard is a part of a novel that I wrote called Eve's Garden, which was published recently by Twisted Road Publications. It's the story of a Romani-American family surviving in a North Georgia mill town, and especially the story of Eve, the daughter of Maisie, the little girl in the section I just read, who doesn't know at the time the book opens about the family story. Everywhere I've read from Eve's Garden, audiences have wanted to know more about Romani history and culture, and I've shared as best I can my family story and what I know. But I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could bring along with me someone who knows even more about the history and culture of our people, our long diaspora from India, from the 11th century onward, and who can also show the music and dance that are part of our culture. Well, luckily for me, my friend Vadim Kolpakov, the esteemed Russian Romani guitarist and composer, was interested in the project. So together we've devised an idea to take a set-piece reading and music from Eve's Garden to both coast, to many audiences. We're looking to perform before colleges and bookstores, anywhere we can really, but particularly I'm excited to share the story of Eve's Garden with young people who may be just beginning to discover their own heritage. I would like to introduce to you my friend Vadim Kolpakov.
Hello. I'm excited to undertake this tour. I've toured with Madonna and played before heads of state, but the thing that gives me the most joy is to introduce audiences to the many styles of complexities of Romani music and to talk about our culture and our history alongside the music. Now, we have a wonderful novel which presents some of our history and deep look inside one Romani family's experiences. I am looking forward to adapting our music and the story about a young girl growing up in the rock and roll era who is at the same time discovering her roots. Our performances will range from traditional folk songs to a bit of gypsy jazz and flamenco, and maybe a little gypsy flavored rock and roll. I've toured with many Romani musicians and artists as part of my ensemble Via Roman, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with Glenda for the performance in Eve's Garden.
So please support our project. Without you, it won't happen. Thank you, and we look forward to performing and to meeting all of you soon.